Is it our taste for strong, flavorful cuisine? Is it our obsession with playing basketball, even while wearing flip-flops? Or is it that strong sense of pride that we often feel we see Filipinos in the international spotlight? Maybe it's something much deeper than that. Maybe it's because we all share a mother tongue, although we don't really have one, since there are over 170 unique Philippine languages. Some say it's the color of our skin, though that can't be it either, since Filipinos come in many different shades and skin tones. It used to be because we were all from the same archipelago, but now there are millions of Filipinos scattered all throughout the world, one of the largest recorded diaspora in history. If we really want to find out what it means to be Filipino, then we have to go back, way back to the story of one of our first ancestors called the Austronesians. They were a group of the oceans and the seas like wide open roads at a time when other cultures were still inventing the wheel. Over 5,000 years ago, the Austronesians possessed advanced sailing technology that allowed them to explore and discover many different lands, one of them being the archipelago that would later become the Philippines. Eventually, they developed boats called balangays, which they used to explore the rivers and coastlines of these newfound islands. Within the boats, early Filipinos worked together as a community in order to make their daring journeys possible. From navigation, fishing, rowing, and steering, each person did their best to contribute to the journey in whatever way they could, because they were literally all in the same boat, and by caring for one another, they survived and thrived. This strong sense of togetherness took root at the core of Philippine culture, which is why we still call a small community in the Philippines a barangay today, named after the balangay boats of our ancestors that represented cooperation and collaboration. This idea of extending a helping hand to our neighbor in any possible way became known as bayanihan, from Filipino word bayan, which means hero. And examples of the bayanihan spirit can be seen all throughout Philippine history. From tragic wars, natural disasters, and other calamities that the country has faced. It's the bayanihan Filipinos have counted on to keep them going. Filipinos being heroes to one another to help their brothers and sisters in their community, expecting nothing in return. Today, the bayanihan spirit lives on, expressed in many unique ways by modern Filipinos in the archipelago, as well as in distant foreign shores. Why do you think so many Filipinos want a job that involves helping others? Or that we are known as one of the most hospitable cultures on the planet? Or that Christmas season, a time of sharing and giving, lasts for 4 months in the Philippines? It's because deep within every Filipino, no matter how far we may be from our homeland, the flames of our past forge the bayanihan spirit into our hearts. And that's what we carry with us, no matter where we are. So to answer the question, what does it mean to be Filipino? Well, if we look at our history, I guess you could say that being Filipino means to care, to share, and to love. To love your family, your neighbor, and your community. Because at the end of the day, no matter where we are in the world, we are one people on the same journey, on the same boat.
So that was the Filipino story. Thank you. All right. So we're going to get started with the program, and we're going to have our first culture performance by our own Tigers. It is the Ako Ay Filipino. It's an interpretive dance.
Ay Filipino, ang dugo'y maharlika, likas sa aking puso at hikain kay ganda sa Pilipinas na aking bayan, lantay na perlas ng silanganan. Wari na dito ng kayamanan ng may kapal. Ika'y sa'king talino sa mabuti lang paraan. Sa aking katutubo ang maging mapagmahal. Ako ay Pilipino. Ako ay Pilipino. Isang bansa, isang diwa ang minimithi ko. Sabay mo't bandila, laan buhay ko't diwa. Ako ay Pilipino, Pilipinong totoo. Ako ay Pilipino. Ako ay Pilipino. Taas noo kahit kanino. Ang Pilipino ay ako.
Great job, girls. That is the song for I Am a Filipino.
Okay, perfect. Now, are you still in frame, or do you want to raise that back? Doesn't look.
Right, so welcome to the Fiestas Nayon Mabuhay. Filipino fiestas, deeply rooted in the Spanish colonial era, are vibrant celebrations honoring patron saints. They're very Catholic. These festivities, a blend of religious devotion and cultural expression, showcase the unique traditions and talents of local communities. As you heard from the video, they have over 1,000 islands. From colorful parades and processions to lively performances, fiestas bring people together, fostering unity, camaraderie, and a strong sense of identity. As we sit back and relax, let's immerse ourselves in the joyous atmosphere and experience the vibrant spirit of Filipino fiestas. Next, we're going to present Unaka. In this song, the two words are used like a mantra, repeated over and over again, like hold on, to motivate indigenous people to move on and succeed in life. So the teachers that will be presenting the Unaka have worked very hard to do this song for you. So once more, Unakaya, what does it mean? It means, how about we? How about we get together? How about we go to dinner? So Unakaya, dinner. Unakaya, to the movies. Unakaya, to the park. So how about we go to the park? So how do you say, how about we, how do we say? Unakaya. Recognize any of these names? So we're going to applaud. just have the moves. All right. So right now we're going to head into a folk song called Kata Kata. So we're going to now present Kata Kata. And what does that mean? How surprising. So how do you say in Filipino, how surprising? Kata Kata. Right, so you're learning some words in here. So we need to be able to do that. So Ms. Aguinaldo, Mr. Chavez, and Mr. Jesus will perform for you Kata Kata. How surprising, these are the lyrics. It makes you wonder how someone like me can fall for you. The lyrics of the song continue. It began as a joke, and in the end, it was what? I pretended to protest, but that was not real. Because of you, this heart has been captured by you. So that's the Kata Kata love song. It continues, and it keeps repeating. You are a memory, day and night, meaning I have you in my mind all day long. I am your servant who needs nothing more, just to hear from your lips that I will be loved always, for as long as we live. Kata-kata kang maibang ang katulad ko sa iyo. Biru-biru ang simula, ang wakas pala ay ano. Aayaw-ayaw nga ako, ngunit yan ay di totoo. Dahil naunat kung ito'y binihag mo.
Kata-kata kang mahibang ang katulad ko sa iyo. Biro-biro ang simula, ang wakas pala ay ano. Ay-ay-ayan ako, ngunit yan ay di turo. Dahil sa iyo, kung ito'y sumira mo.
Ala-ala ka, maging gabi-araw. Alipin mo'y walang kailangan. Marinig ko lang sa labi mo hirap na ako'y iibigin lagi habang buhay.
Alala ka, maging gabi-araw. Alapin mo, walang kailangan. Marinig ko lang sa labi mo hirap na ako'y iibigin lagi habang buhay.
Tatakang mahibang ang katulad ko sa iyo.
Biro-biro ang simula, wakas pala ay ano. Ay-ay-ayan ako, ngunit yan ay di totoo. Dahil sa iyo, puso kong ito'y binirang mo.
Dahil sa iyo, puso kong ito'y binihag
mo.
Those were your teachers. And I will be loved always for as long as we live. Because that's what every human wants, to be loved, to be protected. The next performance is called Subli. And you're going to have the folklorical dance troupe. Subli is a traditional Filipino dance performed during May fiestas, Fiestas de Mayo, to honor the Holy Cross. Named after the Tagalog word sub, stooped, and bali, broken, is a religious ritual dance and a solemn vow expressing gratitude and seeking protection from evil spirits. The subli also includes prayers, songs, and dances, forming a comprehensive performance. So the religious ritual dance performance will be carried by Karen Trujillo, Rosalind Gonzalez, Cindy Ruiz, Sofia Ruiz, Jocelyn Rivera, Hannah Morelos, Citlali Olmedo, Lluvia Villagraña, and Camila Cruz. Remember, the culture has many aspects, not just the food, not just the dances, but also the religious beliefs that a culture may have. So in the Philippines, Catholicism took a strong hold within the community itself. Of course, there are other religions, they are respected as well, but the majority of the people practice Catholicism. Thank you for participating and collaborating to make this dance possible. Takes a tiger. All right, so the next song is called Cariñosa. The Cariñosa is a Filipino folk dance of Spanish origin. It It is closely associated with the island of Panay. Remember, there's over 1,000 of these islands, and the Visayas region. The word cariñosa in Spanish, that means the affectionate one. You know that word for many of you who are Spanish speakers. This is a courtship dance that portrays acts of flirtation between a man and a woman as they wave their fans and handkerchiefs. The dancers perform steps resembling hide-and-seek movements. Performing the cariñosa will be Miss Bauer, Mr. Ochoa, Miss Araya, Mr. Niño, Miss Bañuelos, Miss Olivas, Miss Leos, Miss Aguinaldo, and Miss Dino. So remember, all these will look familiar because as you remember from the video, Philippines was also a colony of Spain, so that's the reason why in their language they have embedded some of the Spanish words. So sometimes Filipinos will understand as you're speaking Spanish because many words are the same in Tagalog, which is their language. Remember, they also have many other dialects in the island, over 1,000 of them. Cariñosa means the affectionate one, the loving one, the sweet one. So the highlight of the Pista San Ayon, which you have been enjoying, or the town fiesta, is the Santa Crusan or Flores de Mayo, which happens the night of the feast day of finding the Holy Cross. It is a procession that combines elements of religious devotion, cultural expression, and community participation. The tradition is rooted in the legend of St. Helena, the mother of Roman Emperor Constantine, who is believed to have discovered the true cross of Jesus Christ in Jerusalem in the 4th century. It serves as a means of celebrating Filipino culture and family. Flores de Mayo, or Santa Cruz de Mayo, serves as a time for prayer, thanksgiving, and a celebration especially for farmers who rely on the main rains for their crops. The Santa Cruzan is not a beauty pageant, but a religious procession that emphasizes the Christian virtues of hope, charity, and faith. So let's take a look at the procession. Represents the Christian religion of Islam, also referred to as Moro. Reina Shiva by Berenice Pacheco, she bears a golden box. She is the queen who visited King Solomon to test his knowledge. Reina Banderada, Emily Cervantes, she bears a triangular yellow flag. She symbolizes the growth of the country's Christianity. Reina Abogada, Giselle Rodriguez, she holds a big book. She is the defender of the poor and the oppressed. Reina Justicia, Charlene Higuera, she embodies the concept of reflection and righteousness, symbolizes the impartiality of the law. She carries the sword and scales, representing justice and balance. Reina Fe, Karen Trujillo, as a symbol of their unwavering faith. She bears the cross, embodying the Filipino spirit, rooted in the virtue of faith. Reina Esperanza, Ekaterina Sidorova, she carries the anchor, representing the Filipino spirit of hope. Reina Caridad, Charlene Aguilar, she carries the heart, symbolizing the Filipino spirit of enduring love. Reina de los Profetas, Viviana Perez, she holds an hourglass, symbolizes the passage of time and the importance of considering the past, present, and future. Reina Esther, Sofia Ruiz, she carries the taper, symbolizing the purification of the Virgin. Reina de los Confesores, Lisbeth Silva, she represents the title Regina Confessarum, Queen of Confessors, and holds an open or scroll purple candle. And Reina de las Vírgenes, the Queen of Virgins, Diamond Villegas, she carries a rosary or lily, the latter symbolizing purity. Reina de las Flores, Jacqueline Jimenez, as the Queen of the Santa Cruz de Mayo, she carries a large bouquet and walks under a flower-decorated arch, symbolizing the Virgin Mary. Reina Elena, Diana del Cid, she represents St. Helena and carries a cross of crucifix, symbolizing the true cross of Jesus. Reina Emperatriz, Miss Azimi, was escorted by Mr. Pablo Mejia. As the last person in the procession, she represents St. Helena's title of Augusta, meaning Empress or Queen Mother. That was a lot of reinas. So next, we're going to have Kanta Filipinas celebrating our diverse cultures, united as one family. Because this is what we've been doing so far. As you can see, everyone has participated, students and the adults on campus. So we are united as one family. We see each other as one family. And this is how the world should be. Seeing each other not as strangers, as different, but as one family. After all, we're all humans. We need the same things: love, shelter, food, family, religion. Remember, we will dismiss you.